faces of today's generation, you know, and it's starting to be like now the people who I've been blessed enough to have in front of my camera are dying, and it's messed up. You know what I mean? Like I shot DMX and like Fat Joe and like all like there's like Ja Rule and like there was a time I'm like,
what was DMX like?
Yeah, how was that shoot?
Oh my God! I shot DMX is a great story because DMX was the first shoot of these urban magazines. Like I shot DMX for the cover of Peace magazine. Like DMX was styled by Damon and Desmond from Lounge.
Okay.
DMX was the longest I've ever waited to take a picture before. 7 hours.
Wow.
7 hours before
He's
I shot a
outside
single
playing
frame.
with the freaking drones.
No,
and
like DMX, at the time that I photographed him, he had just invented his own label. He had just done a multi-million, thank you, Bloodline Records. He just signed a multi-gajillion-dollar deal with Def Jam.
Yep.
He was totally like, the way I describe him, he was like if you gave a 16-year-old $10 million, what it'd be like.
Wow.
Like that's like literally, he like, dude, you smoke weed? You smoke weed? He'd run into the kitchen and he'd come back and he'd have like a pound in this and then like another pound and then like another pound and then there was like dogs running around the hotel. Like he was just like, dude, like, and I'm like a professional, and this is my job, and working for new clients, and I'm like, we need to make this picture, you know, and I'm thinking I'm hired to shoot a cover, so the pressure to shooting a cover, so he sees the t-shirt that we want him to wear, and it's baby blue, but he doesn't have baby blue shoes. Yo, we need to go to Foot Locker, yo. So now, okay, so hour one, the DMX and Foot Locker adventure.
Yeah.
Let's find him these baby blue shoes to match this thing,
Sure.
whatever. So 10 stores later, okay, so hour 3, now he wants to go to the docks because he wants to like play outdoor volleyball and do like all this, like he wants to play pool and all this stuff. Okay, so in hour 4, we're at the docks, and I haven't shot a single picture yet, bro. I'm not making like that. Back in the day, it wasn't huge money. It was like access to this person. Yeah. You're getting a bit, but you're like, it works when you're just like, hey, nice to meet you, blah, 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 picture, deliver the picture, get paid. Cool, it works like that.
Exactly.
But when it's 8 hours to take a picture, then you start.
It becomes a job, like.
No, you start wondering, like, why am I doing this? Like, did I just tell this guy to screw himself? Like, you start wondering, like, why am I even being a photographer? Like, this is stupid. Like, I mean, it was like, I went through like a whole gamut of like emotions that day, dude. Believe me. And it's like, so finally we're at the docks. He's playing pool, and I'm shooting Hasselblad. This is pre-digital. When I shot DMX, it was Hasselblad. So it's not like I can just like be grabbing shit of him. It's like I can't see it.
Yeah, because I was about to say,
I can't see
did you shoot him at Foot Locker? Like,
no, dude, I can't
do
see
that.
it. It's super. It has to be like a Hasselblad is a perfect conditions camera. It's a perfect conditions camera. So he wants to play pool, blah blah blah, and that super big, that close up.
Hey!
We're gonna drink
that,
this
Chris?
whole
Is that better, Chris?
bottle.
Pretty much. It's a part of the plan.
We're gonna drink this whole bottle here. Oh my goodness me.
I can start giving you Cheza shots. Cheza shots aren't full shots, because.
Holy
Not this round,
Christ.
though.
I tried. Oh, yes.
Oh, we double tap. He double taps at the start, we double tap at the end.
Well, I'm doing it at the end too.
Front and back double tap.
Okay.
But yeah, now you're here, you can turn that camera
What
off.
about, man?
It was just, I wasn't sure if you're coming. You can turn it off. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Don't even worry about it then.
So imagine DMX, that super close-up picture.
Yes.
That picture was also in Hip Hop Immortals. They chose 2 of my pictures. One picture of DMX, which is that close-up, and the picture of Pharrell. But I made that picture of him by accident because he was waiting for his shot, and he was like leaning on his pool cue. And I literally, well, my Hasselblad, I had a Polaroid. I went super close, and I picked just like that. You see how you just looked at me like that? That's how I shot the picture of him. And then I peeled the Polaroid, shook it like a Polaroid picture. And I peeled that Polaroid, and I was like this, on the table. And he looked at that Polaroid, And now he's like, yo! Now he's doing laps around the pool table, slamming, yo, this G's my nigga, this is my photographer, yo, this G. Like, again, a 16-year-old with like $1 million.
Yep.
Like running around, giving me high fives. Yo, we making some pictures right now. Yo, we making pictures right now. We making pictures right now. Making pictures right now. Like, so now that's all he wanted to do was take pictures. So I
All he
shot.
needs is just a little
Finally.
focus.
Dude, I had to like fucking rub him in oil and like hold mirrors and like blah blah blah. Like I couldn't. For me, I just
Really rub him in
no,
oil?
no. You know, but like I had to massage the, you know,
Yeah.
massage the
Yeah.
ego. But like but I only had it as a Polaroid, so I had to shoot it as film. So we had to
Yeah.
recreate the picture. So I loaded the camera, blah, blah, and I shot 12 pictures. So that picture, that super close up, became one of my most iconic like portraits, like that dirty DMX close
So
up.
it's worth it.
Sure. But still, when you're getting $300,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And you
Sure.
wait 8 hours and travel to 12 locations chasing this dude. You know what I mean? Like it ends up being like you're paying him to take your
How
picture,
old was he
you
at
know?
the time?
This is what like Bloodline. So this is about after Great Depression, after the third album. So we'll say like
And he was
the still
still
2000s.
It was
early to them?
2001 or 2000?
Yeah, early 2000. So
Yeah.
that's
So
when
he wasn't
just-
even that
he was
young. It
putting
wasn't
on
like he was
drag
an
on
actual
non-stop.
16-year-old.
No,
He was
yeah.
just
No, but he's always like that.
Yeah.
I've heard stories about
Yeah.
was it Cradle to the Grave? Whatever movie he was in his contract, he put it that he gets time to go play with electric helicopters and helicopter planes.
No, I've never experienced
Just
it.
so he could do
So,
it.
anyways, so I made this picture. I got that. So I had one picture, but I still had to shoot the cover. So I
Spotlight.
feel like I had a picture, but I still didn't have enough for the magazine. So we were at the poolside, and I said you could smoke weed, and once I said he could smoke weed, then he sat and just would like. So I shot him through the whole process of like building a blunt
Yep.
and like rolling like his Century Sam and blah blah blah. And he was wearing a blue shirt and it was up against a blue sky. And he had these sunglasses, and then he looked downtown. It was like the skyline and his sunglasses, and it was like a perfect picture.
Yeah.
And I shot that picture. And from that point, it was like, okay, I'm good. Like I have my stuff, but he still wanted to hang out. You know what I mean? And it was like once I had my stuff, like I was cool to leave.
Yeah, you're good to
but
go.
then for him, then he felt like I used him. He felt like, yo, you got your pictures now, bro? You want to leave? I thought we were friends, boy, blah, blah, blah. Like he's still like, now it became like he was like holding on to me, and it was like, yo, come, let's take more pictures. Like, and it was just a trip. You know what I mean? But the shots came out, they went in the cover, and like, whatever.